The Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada encourages the highest standards of technical, environmental, safety, and social practices in Canada and internationally.
Over 25,000 people. This is truly a global event.
It was very educational to come and attend PDAC.
There's a lot of people there. It's very exciting.
It's so great. It's so significant. It's phenomenal. This is my first time here.
I'm amazed at the sheer number of people, not just from across Canada, but from all around the world.
Well, it's a great conference. I've never been to a conference where there was this many people participating.
And it is an eye-opener for me, too, to see the many people coming to talk about something good.
One word, opportunity. Opportunity, yeah, opportunity.
Central to the PDAC's activities in support of Aboriginal affairs are three pillars: engagement, partnerships, education. Aboriginal issues were a major focus this year, with close to 400 self-identified Aboriginal representatives attending, including First Nations National Chief Sean Ayunchut Atlee, who addressed the audience at the opening ceremonies.
Well, from my experience, over 28 years of doing this kind of work, it's become pretty clear that before you even get into consultation, there has to be a period of getting to know you.
Start early in those consultations, start early in those discussions.
Do your research, find out whose traditional territory is, pick up the phone, introduce yourself, say what you want to do, and ask to meet with the First Nation.
You should have that initial chief-to-chief type of approach between the president and the chief of the community.
The key ingredient in a successful agreement is to get the communities that are involved negotiating as one.
Be upfront, explain what you're going to be doing for a number of years, how you're going to be doing, and how you're going to be closing the site.
You have to have a serious commitment and have the time to invest to develop the relationships with the youth and with the Chief and Council.
They have to go in and listen, and they have to be willing to listen and be patient, because they're not going to hear everything they want to hear.
The prime movers in the mineral sector can be and should be the communities themselves, but it's a process of capacity building and understanding that they themselves can actually move on these exploration opportunities. We as leaders today have to prepare the future for our younger generation.
Stay in school as long as you can. Get an education.
They either need to be in school, they need to be in training, or they need to be out there working. They have to participate in the economy.
Getting more students involved with the PDAC, educating them on mining and the importance of the metals industry to Canada.
So often young people are told that they're the leaders of tomorrow. Well, I feel strongly, particularly with the burgeoning youth population, that they're the leaders we need right now.
The mining industry is going to lose about 60,000 people over the next 5 years. They're talking right now of needing 100,000 more people to work in the industry. So I think opportunity is there.
Our responsibility corporatively is to be a leader with First Nation to make sure we develop those opportunities for those people in the future.
This is the future labor pool for much of what the industry is looking to do.
We'd like to see First Nations folks in a critical mass working in these areas, and that's critical, and that involves all of us working together.
I would love to have First Nation geologists, First Nation engineers.
Investors have to realize that we are educated, however, we lack mining expertise.
So I think the key is to help the kids when they're young with good guidance and then introduce them to some of the opportunities.
Great diversity. There's pretty much any kind of job you could ever want, and it's all here right now in one spot, so stay in school.
The 2011 Aboriginal program featured courses, sessions, and presentations that examined development, partnerships, education, awareness, and networking.
A partnership depends on mutual respect, genuine mutual respect.
Honest and honorable communication.
Working together and understanding the needs of both sides of the partnership. So we've worked very hard within the community to develop a presence and develop relationships.
On investment, on creating jobs, and creating the spin-off businesses that can come out of the economic development benefits of mining.
For education, a stable economy, we are growing and things are happening. Because of Lakeshore Gold, I will say this. I can't have no more workers to work. They're all hired, they're all working. You know, that's a good indication of times are changing.
Some really great success stories there of a way that they've managed to have economic success but also be very responsible and guardians of the land.
For education, for training, specifically for the mining sector.
The enlightened companies understand that Aboriginal people want to be shown respect.
I would encourage the young people and the members of the community to get a better understanding of what this kind of a resource will mean to our land and to our people.
The resources are on their lands, impact their way of life, but can be developed in a way that is balanced and respectful so that there's a win-win for both communities.
Thank you for making the Aboriginal Participation Program a success. We invite everyone to join us at the next PDAC convention, March 4th to 7th. For more information on the PDAC's ongoing activities in support of Aboriginal affairs, visit www.pdac.ca.